Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do, it's not strictly a week ahead this week, we're doing a 4 weekly reading, so 18th of March through to the 18th of April. Simply because I wanted to do a Gypsy Tarot this week for the signs, and I just found that the energies were actually stretching outwards of a week. It didn't feel like everything could be within a week or contained within even 2 weeks. So I just thought, you know what, this sounds like it's more of a 4 weekly reading to me. So that's why I decided to do the 18th of April 18th of March through to the 18th of April. Hope everybody's keeping safe and well during this time of coronavirus. It's quite scary, isn't it? But I hope that you're all just kind of doing everything you can to protect yourselves. So for the reading this week, guys, Taurus, we are using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman for the main reading. We're also going to use the Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck for your spiritual advice. And if we need any clarifiers, we use the Morgan Greer Tarot in a Tin. All right, let's get started. Okay then, Taurus, let's have a look at the reading. So this area here, for those of you that don't know about the 21 card Gypsy spread, every tarot reader, I guess, does their own one, does it differently. This area is your mental and emotional. So we look at what's on the mind, but also this is probably the most important card here, because this is usually what's going on in the person's brain, but also this is what the situation's about. And we look at kind of what you're mentally and emotionally feeling about that and the reason why. This is your personal situation. This is your hopes and dreams concerning the situation. This is your expectations. This is what's hidden. So this area here I usually do is kind of what's coming in around about the 10th, 11th of April. The hidden aspects, things that you don't know, things that you don't have any control over. This area here would be probably towards the end of April, sort of 18th of April towards the end. And this is the overall outcome of the situation. So let's have a look. So the situation's all about the Ten of Coins. All right, this could be money for some of you Taurians. The Ten of Pentacles is a financial card. Money, inheritances, taxes, but also this is the family as well. Sometimes this is family inheritance with the Ten of Coins, but also this is about a strong, grounded, loving family. The Ten of Coins in terms of the family, because you've got two really good 10 cards there, Ten of Coins and the Ten of Cups. Whilst the Ten of Cups deals more with the emotional contentment within a relationship or a family situation, this will deal with wealth. So it's not just financial wealth, it's about, you know, how much wealth do I feel in terms of the happiness? Do I feel complete wealth within the family, like complete happiness, complete joy? Do we have enough to eat? Do we have enough to drink? You know, do we have enough money to spend? It's all about the wealth in the family situation here. But the wealth in the Ten of Coins is not just limited to money. It's all about what wealth do you feel in terms of the happiness and joy that you feel with your family. So this is a very grounded card in terms of family relationships, that type of thing. As I said, it also deals with kind of inheritances, so family inheritances, money, inheriting money from the estate, that type of thing. What do you feel about the Ten of Coins mentally and emotionally? I feel that you're at the end of the cycle here. Mentally and emotionally, I think that you're at the end of a cycle concerning, could be a family situation here with the Ten of Coins energy showing up. And what's the reason for that? Yeah, you're definitely looking towards the future now. I mean, it just doesn't always have to be the family either. This could be work as well with the Ten of Coins, because Ten of Coins can be like you've been in a job for a really, really long time. This could be about a marriage as well with the Ten of Coins energy. I think that with this Ten of Coins, it's something that you've been in for a very, very long time. It's something that you've built up a very strong, stable and secure energy around with the Ten of Coins, whether it's a marriage or whether it's your job or whether it's a friendship, whatever it is, you've been in it for quite a while, Taurus. And I just feel for you, mentally and emotionally, you're at that cycle end now. It's done, it's finished, it's completed. You've done as much as you can do with whatever this situation is, and you're ready now for the future. You're looking ahead with that Three of Wands energy. What is the personal situation concerning this? So the situation, again, another coin card. So the Four of Coins could be about saving money with the Four of Coins situation. Could be about saving money, Four of Coins. But also the Four of Coins can be about stasis. And it can be a card that indicates that we've been stuck in a situation. It can represent being stuck or isolated with the Four of Coins energy showing here. It can also represent the need to hold on. What are you experiencing concerning the Four of Coins? Now the Four of Coins is... No, that's Capricorn, isn't it? Well, I feel that you're very confused. And I think that you're very nervous and anxious with the moon energy. I think you're experiencing a great heightened sense of fear with the moon, because the moon's all about feeling heightened fear and emotional roller coaster as well, because the moon card is water energy as well. So it's all about this kind of roller coaster of emotions. 1 minute your emotions are up, 1 minute they're down, because we have the waxing and the waning of the moon here, which often indicates the emotions being kind of at one point they're here and then 1 point they're here. So you're emotionally very up and down, like the waxing and the waning moon concerning this. So I think that the situation is all about staying where you are, because the Four of Coins is all about resistance. It's all about staying where you are. This card is ruled by Capricorn, actually. So what this means is that somebody is very focused on the material elements of a relationship rather than love for love its sake. So some of you guys may be focused on the money and staying where you are because of the finances, because of the money, because it gives you security and stability in a financial way. But what you're experiencing is great, probably distress, I would say, with that moon energy there. Great anxiety for some of you guys concerning this energy here. And the reason for that is because the Ace of Cups, I feel that you're ready for something new, and you may have also look how she turns her back on that Ace of Cups energy. So you're not, you're looking towards the future, but you're missing out. It's almost like it's because you're missing out on something that is great. And also the Ace of Cups is abundance as well. So you're missing out on kind of like an abundance of new things, of new life, of new love. You're missing out on all of these wonderful things here, because the aces are new. This is new beginnings. This is an offer of love. This is an abundance of love. You're missing out on all of these new, wonderful, abundant things that could be happening here by staying here. Because you're saying, yeah, I could stay here. I could stay in this, but I'm missing out on so much, and that's what really makes me really anxious. What's going on around your hopes concerning this? So concerning this, the situation is about a King of Wands. What are your hopes concerning? This could be about taking direct action. This could be a person. So what are your hopes concerning this King of Wands? Well, I feel that this is the person here. This may be a love thing. I think that your hopes are to end something with someone here. What's the reason for that? Three of Coins energy, because of the Three of Coins. Third party, possibly. Because the Three of Coins can be three people in a situation. So probably looking, and we do have a couple of threes in the reading, and it's because of the Three of Pentacles. Now, Three of Pentacles in and of itself is the hard work being put in, but it's not reversed. It's not suggesting, oh, well, I want to end it with this person because, reversed. I'm not seeing any rewards for the work that I put in. Three of Coins in the reverse. So therefore, this is probably because there's a third spoke in the wheel, possibly showing here, or it could be just something to do with work. What are you expecting, though, concerning the situation? Well, the situation is about taking time out to review your actions before you actually do anything, with the Seven of Pentacles energy showing there. What are you expecting if you take time out to review things? You'll never do it. You'll give up on all of this stuff. You'll give up on that Three of Wands energy showing there. You'll give up on the Ace of Cups energy. You'll give up on the Death card. You won't do it with the Five of Cups energy. And what's the reason for that? Because of the Ace. No, that's not right. No, you're expecting to give up. I do apologise, because it's being aspected by the Ace of Wands. You're pursuing a new life. You're doing something new. You're taking your power and you're kind of initiating and creating this new existence for yourself here, Taurus. So you said to yourself, well, I expect that if I just take a bit of time to review, I expect that I'm going to give this up anyway. Even if I thought about it with the Seven of Coins, I expect that I would still give up on whoever this King of Wands is, because I'm ready for something new. I've got to take my power back. I've got to start planting new seeds. I've got to start developing a new life for myself. So you're ready for a new beginning outside of a relationship. I think this is a relationship with someone. I think it could be a marriage, or you've been in something for a long time with someone here, Taurus. But I think that you're ready to put the brakes on, and I think that you're ready to move away from it, because there's just so much of a world out there. This could also be that you're turning your back on potential love here from someone else. You're anxious about staying in this thing because you're turning your back on what else is out there. New love. The potential for real love, new love to come in. You're ignoring all of that for something that might provide you with material comfort, but very little else. What can you not see coming in around the 10th and the 11th of April? Well, the star situation is all about something hopeful happening here. What is it that you can't see coming in around the star energy? Ah, look, the Nine of Cups. So a wish being fulfilled here with the Nine of Cups energy showing here. So there's a wish coming in. A wish is being fulfilled. What's the reason for that? Yeah, we're seeing as a breakthrough. Something, I mean, at the time that this happens for some of you guys, Taurus, it may not feel very good, but this may be the catalyst for all of this change that you've been looking for to happen. So this could be a surprise. I'm sorry to say it could even be an argument, maybe. You know, this could be the final nail in the coffin. This could happen. So you guys want to be out of a relationship, I think. I think for you it's kind of, you know, you've come to the ending of it now with this world energy. You've said, you know what, actually, we've reached a point now where this is done. That there's no more to be done here. I think that you've kind of, yeah. I mean, what I'm trying to say here is that you've come to the end of the line. You know it, Taurus. You know it for sure. You definitely know it. It's just how you go about and do it, really. And it's not even about hurting the other person for you. It's more about hurting yourself. That's what your worry is. Because you're going to miss out on so many opportunities. You're going to miss out on new love because you're not even focusing on that. It's right there, but you're not focusing on it. You're not seeing it because you're with this person. But it's saying in the hidden aspect, something really good is going to happen around the 10th, 11th, and it's because of the Tower energy showing here. All right, so something could come in here with the Tower energy. It's out of your control. The universal. It's the universe that's doing this. The universe may bring something in that happens that allows you to kind of start the ball rolling in leaving this relationship. Finally, by sort of 18th towards the end of April, what have we got? So we have an Emperor. The situation is all about the Emperor. The Emperor may be this King of Wands dude here. Might be your partner, your husband, your wife, whoever. What is happening around that Emperor? So the what you'll experience with the two is the Emperor and the Two of Wands. So the situation is all about an Emperor. There could be boundaries here, or this is the person you're dealing with. And what you'll experience is the Two of Wands energy. Taking time out to plan. And what's the reason for that? You're afraid of an argument, I think, with the Page of Swords energy. Or this could be because of a legal document, divorce, that type of thing. But you look at the Page of Swords and the Tower together. Can you see this page here is looking towards the Tower energy there? He's only got a sword up against that Tower. There's a real argument. When you get the Tower and the Page of Swords, that's an argument. That's a big argument as well. That's an argument that probably gets out of control. And I think that you're taking time slowly and surely to plan this thing with the Two of Wands, because you may be a little bit afraid of things getting out of control, an argument coming out of control. So you don't want an argument with this. You don't want an argument to get out of control, because you know, and they may show us, I mean, the person that you might be dealing with, Taurus, might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but if they're not, the King of Wands can be a fairly temperamental dude. This is somebody who's quick to anger, whether he's upright or not. So you're kind of like, I've got to be careful. And I think that this is what you're doing around the, April towards, 18th of April towards the end. You're trying to be very careful here. You're planning slowly but surely with the Two of Wands, because I think there's fear here, an argument getting out of control. I mean, already we see something blowing up here that starts the wheels of motions, puts the wheels of motion in place for you to leave this relationship. But coming towards the 18th to the end of April, some of you guys are still, the situation is all about the Emperor. All right, so this could be somebody who is, if this is the person, that they're really trying to assert themselves over you with this Emperor energy. They're really trying to kind of put themselves in a very, very high, powerful place. They're trying to control the situation, in which what you'd experience is a need to plan slowly but surely. Put the brakes on a little bit with that Two of Wands, plan slowly but surely, because there may be an argument that gets out of control on this. So you're going to have to do things bit by bit by bit. What will be the overall outcome? Well, the situation is the Sun, which is nice. So happy new beginnings. Things turning out for the best. Success, the Sun energy. What is the overall outcome around success? Yeah, you'll have success. Justice. Things are going to align themselves with the Justice energy showing there. What's the reason for that? Because of the Four of Cups energy showing there. So I just feel that with that Four of Cups, this is you guys just saying an absolute no. I mean, I think that the person that you're with will want to keep hold of you. And I think in a way it has been. I mean, we've not got a Three of Swords in here to show that it's been an absolute sort of torturous situation for Taurus. But it's more a case of, you know, having to, you know, pick your battles, which is why you're doing this. It's all about picking the battles, basically, because your partner may try to asserting themselves over you. So what you'll have to face as a result of that is the need to plan carefully, because an argument could get out of control here. Alright, so there's a need to plan carefully around this person, alright, because they may be quick to anger because they're showing as a King of Wands. Alright, but it's going to turn out for the best in the long run, because we've got the Sun and Justice, which is two phenomenal cards together. Everything is turning out for the best, everything is kind of balancing itself out in the right way, in the best way, because, you know, you're just going to kind of say, with the Four of Cups energy, I'm not interested. You know, I think there's going to be an understanding here of this. I think there's going to be an understanding eventually that you are on the way out of this relationship, Taurus. You don't want it anymore, which is fair enough. Let's quickly do this reading again. Situations about I think this is a marriage or a long-term relationship. Mentally and emotionally, you're done with it, the world energy. You're looking for something else now with the Three of Wands. In your personal situation, though, holding on to the relationship, keeping on in there for probably financial, material reasons, well, you don't want to do that with the Moon. You're anxious about that because you're missing out on so much love. Okay, you're missing out. If you hold on to this, you're missing out on, you know, potentially finding the real thing. You would be hoping that you could kind of let go, end this relationship with this person here, because of the Three of Coins energy showing here. That's an interesting one. I'm going to clarify that Three of Coins, actually, because it's not reversed. Could be because of a third party, though. Somebody at work, maybe. Or because you're working on something else. You're working towards, you know, your best life. Living your best life, living a different life. What do you mean by the Three of Coins in two cards? Right, the Page of Swords shows up here again. Communication. Right, I think there's a third party. I think some of you guys are communicating with somebody from the past. I think there's a third party here. I think that you would hope that you could end it with this person here, because there's a third party in the picture here with the Three of Coins. I think some of you guys, Page of Swords, have been communicating with somebody from the past, or somebody from the past has been communicating with you, and you'd like to develop something maybe going forward with them. So there is somebody here, and that's why you're worried about staying in this relationship, because you'd be turning your back on the love that's already being offered to you with somebody from the past. This looks to me like it's a soulmate, maybe a childhood sweetheart. However, you expect that you're going to have to review the situation. So the situation for you is all about having to review things. And you say, well, if I review it, if I take a step back just to review what I'm going to get out of maybe going with someone new, I expect that I would give up on the relationship with this King of Swords, because you know what? The Ace of Wands energy, I want to take my power back. I want to get into a new relationship with this other person, Ace of Wands. What you can't see coming in is that something good is happening here. And it's as a result of the Tower, something that will be out of your control, the Tower. So something out of your control is going to happen here. And I think that this is going to bring the wheels of motion in for you leaving this relationship. However, by the 18th, going towards the end of April, that Emperor. So I think this is the partner trying to assert themselves over you to a certain extent here. And I feel that what you'll experience is the need maybe even just to draw back a little bit with the Two of Wands, to plan a little bit kind of slower maybe with this Two of Wands energy, because I think some of you guys may be afraid of kind of an argument that gets out of control. So there is a need, especially with an Emperor as well, somebody who tries to assert themselves and somebody who's quite domineering. So you have to kind of be, I'm surprised we don't have a Seven of Swords in here showing you being very careful. Just think with these cards you have to be really careful around plans and things like that, and how you're going to get out of the relationship and move on. The overall outcome in the long term, things are going to end very well. The situation is going to be the Sun, and things are going to rectify themselves with the Justice energy. Some of you guys with the Sun energy, the situation will be about the Sun. So finally a resolution to the situation. Overall outcome, you make a decision with the Justice energy, with the Four of Cups energy, to basically say no, to basically let go of this individual, to basically reject this individual and move on to someone new. So I actually feel that some of you guys are actually in the long... It's been a little bit of an uphill battle, but I do feel in the end, by the end of April at the latest, you'll have made a decision to move on from a relationship, possibly with somebody from your past. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is for you. What's the spiritual advice you have for Taurus on this reading? What's the spiritual advice that you have for Taurus on this reading, please? Children, know that your children are protected. So if you do have kids, know that they're going to be okay. So if children are involved in the situation, know that they'll be all right. Okay? All right, my darlings, that's your reading, Taurus. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section below or in the end screen. Take care. Bye-bye.